Hey Soul fans, Jim Decker coming at you from SOULFAST e-bikes on a very warm 115 June. So we've got the swamp coolers blowing. I'm not sure how my audio is going to be on this. But I wanted to talk about a new product line that I'm carrying, a company called V8 Choppers out of Oklahoma. These are a hand-built bike, something pretty spectacular out of Miami, Oklahoma. This company's been in business for over 22 years building these custom hand-built machines here. I originally got familiar with V8 Choppers several years ago when I was at Sturgis, the big bike rally they have up in South Dakota. And a couple years ago I bought one of the two-wheelers, basically same thing as this, and then ended up buying one of the three-wheelers out in Daytona, which we'll talk about in just a second here. But this is their latest 2025 model here, so I'm actually the new distributor for the West Coast. Typically the only place you'd actually see these models either going to be at Daytona or Sturgis. These are very unique, very selective clientele that's going to own one of these. But this is a 427 small block motor. It's a completely blueprinted motor, which means it's a stroker, cammed. It's got the ceramic headers on it, sniper ignition. This thing is literally putting out north of 600 horsepower. And the attention to detail on this thing is just basically one of a kind. The rake on this thing is a really nice rake. I've ridden some old choppers in the past, including an old Bourget that had a really nice rake on it, but it handles extremely well. I'll just go over some of the details. It's got a full radiator on it with a custom CNC V8 chopper on here. You can see some of the detail work on the chromoly frame. The paint finish on these bikes are phenomenal, and I've always been a big blue and white fan. I've had if you guys have been following me the last 10-15 years, I've always done a blue and white Blue Devil bike. So this basically really hits home for me, this color code here. I wish I could keep this one, but I've already got enough toys in my toy box. It's pretty spectacular what they got going on here. Paint color options, it's wide open. Whatever you want to do, this one's actually ready to go here. It's only got a few hundred miles on it. Stan and Shelly, who are the owners of V8 Choppers out of Oklahoma, they came out here for Arizona Bike Week, and we got to ride this chopper around, this chopper trike for a little bit. So it's got just a few miles on it from the owner. If you come back down here, look at these slicks on here. These have 325s on them. Super wide. These are about the widest tires you can actually get. This one has the Oklahoma dealer plate on it. They've got a nice handy carrying trunk on the back here. When I first got my bike over here, it didn't have one, that I decided that we needed one to carry some more supplies on here. This one has a brand new saddle for 2025. Super customized, nice stitching on here. But if you look at the craftsmanship, and I wish we could take the body off this so you can actually see what really goes into this. This is a Powerglide, a 2-speed transmission on here. And these bikes here are extremely fast. They're recorded at doing a 9-second quarter mile. So it takes the right kind of person to really twist the throttle for a quarter mile and hold on, because this thing is absolutely spectacular. The vibration on it is awesome. You've got that big loping cam sound on it. The mirrors, the detail, the brakes, the display, even down at the billet gas cap here. Super kick-ass. Dual exhaust. This one kind of has the old school Krager looks to it. And we are running the Nitto tires. We've got the little carrying rack, little storage unit here, so pretty decent size. I carry my jackets, some riding chaps, some extra gloves, beanies, locks, everything I actually need to put in here. So build time on one of these bikes here is about 60, maybe 70 days, a little bit quicker. They only do a handful of these per year. They're very super selective on what's going to be done with the bikes here in terms of colors. Sniper exhaust on it. It's actually got even a toggle kill switch here. I mean, if you're going to be doing some drag racing and for whatever reason if you come off the bike, at least it's going to, you know, kill the motor. So it's pretty cool. And I've always been a big motor guy. Everything I own, V8 motors, V8s, everything from Challengers to TRXs, even down to my boat here is running the big old triple 525. So this thing's a handful just to fill it up. But if you're a V8 guy and you want something really super cool and unique, these V8 choppers will literally check mark all the boxes. This is my favorite toy I've ever owned. Ride it as much as I can. I've been to Huntington a few times with it, down to San Diego, up and down Mount Lemmon and Tucson. I've done all the local rides out here in Arizona. I've ridden it in Daytona. I've ridden out in Sturgis. I've actually added some LED lights to it, but this paint job here is pretty spectacular as well. It's kind of like a smoked metallic with old school 70s pinstriping on it. I went ahead and added one of these Vato blankets. This one's got some carbon fiber inlays through it. Look at this thing. I mean, it is super badass. I'll go ahead and fire this one up here in a second. So we sold a couple of these, one out at Desert Storm in Lake Havasu, and then a couple weekends before that at Cat Fest. So this is for that guy that's got the big MTI or the DCB, or, you know, the big giant race boats, and he wants something custom painted to match it. This would be the bike to do it. So yeah, let me so as soon as I turn this on here, it immediately starts pumping fuel. Immediately, we got a fire within just a few seconds. So I'll go ahead and flip this on and hold the brake, hit the fire button. This thing's all business, boys and girls. All right, power down. So like I say, it's got a Powerglide 2-speed. So we have a park, reverse, neutral, first, and second. This thing is very easy to ride. I haven't had it that fast. I've had it maybe 90, 95. The Roads of World record going to be set here at the end of summer on a twin turboed model. This I saw down in Daytona. It's completely off the charts. It's about 1,400 horsepower. They're going to go for a 200-mile-an-hour record on it, of course, probably with a fairing. So if you're interested in checking out one of these choppers, take them out for a test ride, get a hold of me over here at Soul, 657-215-0099, and we'll take these things out for a nice hot lap. Get a great feel for them. The braking's phenomenal. It's literally like riding a big wheel. If you just barely crack the throttle, you can do power slides, have a lot of fun. The loping, the cam, it literally grabs all the attention. As soon as you fire one of these things up, everybody is taking a look at it. So hit me up if you're interested in checking these things out. Take it for a test ride. You can also check out v8choppers.com and get a little bit more background on the company. But Great chatting with everybody. Stay cool this summer.